let's get started. Guess what we're doing today? Yes, we are talking all about me, sweetie. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. This week is going to be all about me. I want you guys just to know a little bit more about me and just know exactly who you're dealing with. But shoot, in this video, I might learn a little bit about myself because we are going to check out a portfolio that I made in high school, and this should be some fun. I haven't went through it, so this is going to be the real reaction. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna give it to you guys, and hopefully we can make this whole thing an enjoyable time. But I am interested to see what exactly I'm saying about where I will be in the future, or my goals that I set for myself in about the 10th grade. So yeah, let's jump in, let's get started. I hope you guys are looking forward to this video because you already know that I am. So for starters, let's check out the front, okay? It's a little old, it's a little vintage, so excuse the dust. But y'all, do you see this picture? Lame. I took that off of my cell phone that I had. But mind you, my first cell phone was a Virgin Mobile minute phone. It wasn't my phone, it was my brother's phone. So let's start. Okay, we open it up. And boom, the first thing I see is my life. Cute. Your girl got expensive taste, sweetie. We have the page protectors on every single page. Know that. Quality. No quality when you see it, okay? Okay. The first page was my life. I guess it's a biography, autobiography about myself. My middle school was very exciting. Yeah, it looks like a solid. Next, my mission statement. Because my life, it was a brand. We had to brand it hard. We had to brand it well. Are we ready? So it says, God is the head of my life. Material things don't matter. It's the people I love, like family and true friends, that keep me going. I have a life to live, and I will pursue it to the fullest. Things don't come easily in my life, so I absolutely know what hard work means. So, world, ready or not, here I come with like 9 exclamation points. Girl. Ambition, ambition, ambitious. This was a recommendation letter from James O'Leary. Mind you, I don't even remember having Mr. O'Leary. Like, for all my cast technicians that's watching this video, please, in the comment section, remind me about who Mr. O'Leary was. But while we're on the topic of Cast Technical High School, I did go to Cast Tech High School in Detroit, Michigan. And of course, it's the top high school in Detroit in the nation. You know, they produce the best, and the brightest. You can look us up. Let's go next. So I was in tons of extracurricular activities, okay? I was an artist through and through. I was in all types of artistic programs back in the day. And I won tons of awards in those programs as well. All of the programs were artistically driven to then make me artistically strong in what I do and what I want to do. I won tons of awards, and I have to show y'all some awards. These are a couple of my awards that I received at the Detroit Art Teachers Association. And it says awards, Kaylyn Render Cass Technical High School for Artistic Excellence at the Detroit Institute of Arts. The 76th Annual Student Exhibition. I won 2nd place in drawing in the 12th grade. That's what this is. And then I won 2nd place in fibers in the 11th grade. I definitely, at the time of my life as an artist in high school, that's when I discovered my true talent of drawing and painting. I'm never going to forget, in the 10th grade, my teacher, Mr. Reed, he had me draw my hand, drawing my hand, right? I worked countless hours, right? I had to turn in the assignment late to him, and he hated when I did it. But I had to get my stuff correct, and that was that. That day I finished it, right? I finished it during art. I was listening to my Wale album, finished it, and I put it up next to everybody else's picture, right? I was really proud of it. It was the first drawing I actually drew that I loved, and it solidified in me that I could draw and I could actually become the artist that I wanted to be. I put it up. Everybody had theirs up. I put it up, and I went home. right? Went home, left, came back the next day. Of course, I wanted to see it on the wall where everybody else is in all its glory, but it was gone. So I'm like, hold up. Your girl just spent weeks and weeks and weeks on this thing and then it's gone. How about no? So then I asked Mr. Reed, I'm like, Mr. Reed, like, what's going on? Like, where is my picture? He said, oh yeah, I just entered it in our art contest. And I said, stop, okay? Oh my goodness. Listen. So from that point on, like, it was solidified. I can draw. I will become the artist I want to become. I'm going to do the best I can in all of my art classes. And it just made me feel real, real good. So these are just awards that were given to me for my blood, sweat, and tears. And this isn't all of the awards, but it definitely is the 2 top awards I received from the Detroit Institute of Art, downtown Detroit at the museum. So let's keep going. So next I have a resume. So they wanted us to make a resume, but in the 10th grade, you don't even got a job at this point. Like, I worked junior police cadet, and that's really it. It says education, 2000 through 2009, Golightly Educational Center, which is the best middle school in Detroit. Hello. Hairstylist, baby, because we've been doing hair since a young age, okay? I was doing my sister hair. I was doing my best friend's hair. Sew-ins, name it, please. I was a legacy poster winner. You guys, I have to show you that. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. So it was a time where they gave like the high achieving students accolades and like a big plaque. I was a legacy student, so my plaque would be hung up at Golightly Educational Center until they tore it down. So I did a lot in my middle school. The teachers loved me. The administration loved me. I was in plays, on a cheerleading team, and sung in the choir. My middle school days were like the golden years. Like, it was a lot of fun. I worked really hard, and that was when life was easy. Like, honestly, in high school, it got real tough, okay? I was focused. Like, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. I accomplished this. I accomplished that. I wanted to go to college, so I had to get the best grades possible to get there. I needed a scholarship, so I had to make that happen, right? I had to get grades, get a scholarship, and it was just a lot in high school. But I am going to pull the one that they gave me down. Look at your girl, sweetie. Look at her. This is Shirley Chisholm, right? The painting, not so good. Honest and truly. It's not good at all. But I did paint it all. And my best friend, she always reminds me, her name is Chloe. You can follow her at Pay to Be Pretty for my pretty girls that's watching. But she always says that she put some curls in Shirley Chisholm hair, but let's be real about it, she probably didn't. So yeah, so this is like the Achievement Legacy Award that I received in Golightly. It says 3.5 GPA, and I swear I was a 3.5 type of chick. I was striving for that 4.0. Next it says school activities, creative arts program. Boom, your girl was always in them. In my community, I was a lead in the puppet ministry. I was in Ruby Reds, sweetie. That was a girl group in my middle school. It also says career fashion designer. Yes, fashion, sweetie, fashion. But yeah, so that was young K with the natural rap. So yeah, from a young age, I definitely knew I wanted to be a fashion designer. So I knew I always liked to look good, right? So when I was young, I started doing hair like 10 years old. I started doing my little sister's hair like she was my guinea pig. That art form just translated into the drawing and the painting realm. So I went to high school for art, and then after that, I went to college for fashion design because I swear I didn't want to go to Western. By all fiber being in me. That was my mama idea. I listened to her, had the time of my life. Do I regret it? Not at all. Research a career, right? It was like a worksheet. And it says career title, CEO of a fashion company. What is your reaction to this job? Would you reconsider it? Why or not? I would love to have this job. This is my dream job. This is what I'm heading towards. I love making things and creating things as well. I like doing things with my hands. So if I can get paid for it, that would be a plus. And that's still the same till today, which is super cute. Y'all, look. This is crazy. It says, choose 2 careers that interest you. Record the information requested for each career. But I picked fashion designer and teacher. And all of my friends gonna be like, Kaylyn. Cause y'all, for the folks that don't know that's watching the video, I'm currently a teacher. And it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay? Of course it's rewarding. Of course I love my babies sometimes. But then other times, they make you want to claw your eyes out, right? And send it home to their parent. It says, what is your reaction to each career? Would you consider either of these careers? Why or why not? It says teacher, yes, because I love speaking to children and I get to teach them something. That's a plus. Fashion design, yes, this is my dream career. I would die to do this. But if I only knew. Oh, if I only knew what I knew right now, darling. Oh my goodness. But it's not everywhere. My hat goes off to teachers. I love teachers. My mom is a teacher. I come from like a teacher family. You definitely had a different lifestyle if you had a teacher mom, right? It was educational based and educational driven. I had to go to college and it wasn't no means around it. I wrote it down. I guess I fulfilled that prophecy. Now it's time to fulfill the other one. It says goals as a freshman. And I'm sorry, but I started reading it before I jumped on the camera. And I am hardcore, okay? My writing it wasn't aggressive, but it was very direct, very strong. So living in Detroit has taught me that you have to fight for what you believe in and what you want. Like all other children in Detroit, I have a dream of reaching the stars. It says, my goals aren't something you can just push off to the side. I have to work hard to even achieve a good education. I simply say this because a Detroit public school education can only help you to a certain extent. You have to do extra work to even try to compete with people in more affluent communities in other countries. I will have the dedication and perseverance to be whatever I set my mind to. Okay, 10th grade Kaylyn. Hey, okay, 10th grade Kaylyn. Since this is the end of my freshman year, I am planning out the rest of my life. Kaylyn. Not planning out the rest of your life, girl. I have 2 years before I become a senior. But why not plan, dream, and make it a reality now? Girl, I'm making myself so proud because you just be forgetting. Sometimes you need stuff like this just to reassure you, boost you, motivate you. Because, Kaylyn, it's in you. It's always been in you. You just have to let the world see it. And that's what we're doing right now, baby. Reach for the heavens and you might fall on a star. Baby! But yeah, but as you can see, I'm a church kid through and through. God through and through. My mama raised me in a church. And she put God in me. And she started that whole journey and I'm just finishing it. And of course, on this channel, I am going to be talking about my spiritual journey, how I get closer to God, my journey to God. Just a lot of fun tricks, flips, and dips that I do in Jesus Christ. Because it has been a long time coming. And of course, I want to show you guys how I'm going to implement my Christian teachings and belief into art. So that's the whole idea behind this YouTube channel and also the Crane Collective. So I wrote a letter to the president. Oh my goodness, this line right here, it says, the adults are being forced to take the jobs that would normally be left for teen employment. Even places like McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and Joe's Party Store are hiring adults in their 30s and 40s. That leaves very few places for us to work. But that's real talk right now, though. I teach, so my students, I talk to their parents, you know, when I have behavioral issues. And one time, y'all, this lady, I called her, she was the mother, and she was talking to me, and I always ask, okay, do you have any time to speak to me? Do you want me to call you back? Are you busy? You know, I would love to talk to you. And she just said yes. Like, she was like, yeah, you can talk to me. Like, what's going on? I'm like, perfect. I'm like, yeah, so my name is Miss Render. You know, I'm your son's teacher, and I just really want to talk to you about his behavior. Told her about his behavior and how it was being throughout the day. And she was saying something, and then she said, hold on real quick. Hey, can I take your order? Okay. You can pull around to the front. And then started talking to her manager, though. So I think I was on hold for like a minute or so. And I was just like, girl, I could have been doing something else. I didn't have to talk to you right now. And I'm not making this up. It's like, didn't have to talk to you right now. But that's a clear example to what I was stating back on April 24th, 2010. Like, crazy. And now it's 2020. Wow. So it says, can you please consider creating organizations that work only to give jobs to teenagers between the ages of 14 and 19 years old? We have many expenses that we could pay for that will allow us to help ourselves and our parents. This will make it easier for us to move into the jobs of our future after college. We will learn real work skills too. That's crazy, you guys. Because just between me and you, right? Just between me and you, I did write a business plan that aligns with that. And that's all I'm gonna say. Oh, wow. Look. That's it. And your girl got an A. Was it surprising? You know? That's my life in a nutshell. My portfolio definitely covered a lot about who I am and who I still am. Because back in the day, yeah, I haven't changed much, right? Fashion design is definitely still to go. And I am implementing some stuff right now. So I need y'all to look forward to products, sketching new collections with me. I need you guys just to look forward to that whole artistic journey from here to the end of the year, because it's going to be great. And right now I feel like I'm really putting the effort into making my dreams come true. So the portfolio wasn't that surprising. It was more entertaining, to say the least. I've always been a very strong, focused, driven, God-loving young woman. So this portfolio definitely shows me that I have been that, and I continue to be that in everything that I do now. It's just been a great ride thus far. Highs, lows. It's just been amazing. As you can see, I feel like we basically family now, because I think you know just about everything you should know about me, darling. I'm God-fearing, Christian-focused, creatively driven, and just excited that I get to start this journey with you guys. Oh, and you guys, I found another document from when I was younger, but it's a hot mess, okay? I was real professional in high school, very put together, but it's this diary that I found. I found a diary, my young diary too. Y'all, this was my diary from way back in the day. And I know it's basically, it's gonna be all about boys. Like, literally all about boys. Look, pages coming apart. It's super old. One of these pages say August 4th, 2006. And then some stuff, I peeked at a couple pages that I think I taped in, and it looked like I wrote it when I was a little bit older. And it was a hot mess. And definitely too rated R for this channel. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show y'all, because it was a little crazy, especially going to the back, like, you know, the back, honey. But it got a little crazy. Like right here, got a little crazy. But you guys, I forgot this picture was in here. So back when I said I was a church kid through and through, I definitely have a picture to prove it, and please don't laugh. This picture is of me, my sister, and my two brothers, and also a lot of my church family that I still talk to, know, and love right now. So it says that this was 2003. So this is me. This is my little brother, my little sister, and then my big brother. And then everybody is around, you know, our church family. And this picture was taken when we were singing in the choir. I am blessed that my mom actually put us in those. So that's a little bit about my family. But back to the hot mess I was. I might go over this, I might review it, but it might diminish the brand at the end of the day. And you know, me trying to create a brand, I do not want to destroy it. And I didn't even create it for real yet. So I don't know about this. If you want to talk about my old diary, then put it in the comment section. I would love to hear. If I have enough comments, I might go ahead and do it. But this one might go into the vault. This has been a fabulous time. I'm glad you guys know a little bit about me. It's going to be a great journey involving all the aspects I just said and even more. So keep your eyes open. This was an all about me segment. Just know this is Kaylyn Render. I absolutely love you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you want to continue this journey with me. Growing, maturing in God and also in art and fashion. Again, this is the Crane Collective. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.